All right. So what we have going on right now is both of these teams have actually already been knocked into the losers bracket by Murder Bros Inc. And Murder Bros Inc. is the next opponent for either of these teams, assuming that they win. So we should see, it'll be interesting to see. The favorite right now, I'm going to say, is Status Dauntless. They're known to be at least the second place winners here at Clutch on a regular basis. CNM is an up-and-coming team. These guys fighting their way through this tournament. They got knocked into the losers bracket first round and they were knocked out by Murder Brothers Inc. But guess what? They are coming back and they want a second chance at this. So it should be quite interesting for a lot on the line for both teams at this point. Both teams, I'm sure, are very eager to go ahead and try to get something. Try to get revenge against Murder Bros. So here we go. We are about to start with these bans. Let's see what the Radiant CNM is going to ban first.
Team ban.
Now, there it is. It has been consistent throughout the tournament that they have banned the Doom. So, just remember, after this game, we are going to do our Assassin's Creed 4 and Splinter Cell Blacklist giveaway.
Radiant team ban.
Invoker ban coming out. So we're on the second bans coming up. So we have Invoker and Doom. There will be no Doom, and there will be no Invoker on the field this game, which is pretty standard.
10 seconds remaining.
The whole tournament so far. Lone Druid actually going to get banned. He has been known to be strong in that top off lane. The Bear being a huge pusher, knocking towers down pretty much solo. We watched a Lone Druid earlier this tournament pretty much destroy 3 top towers in a line. So it should be
10
interesting.
seconds remaining.
I'm good, man. Thank you.
Radiant team
Lycan
pick.
ban. So knocking out the hard carry, Lycan. They don't want to see that transformation. Status Dauntless is doing a good job. They actually were using Lycan early in the tournament. Now they're choosing to ban him. Could be a pick based on CNM's play. We'll see how that works out for them as the match continues. We are going to see the first pick coming out for CNM. And Death Prophet, the first game she is not banned.
Dire team pick.
Death Prophet actually making it into the map and going to be played. This is going to be huge for CNM. Her pushing potential is almost unmatched, and the team fight capabilities of Death Prophet, amazing. She has a great silence, very powerful hero. Glad to be able to see finally a Death Prophet in the tournament mix.
10
So we
seconds
are
remaining.
waiting on the counter pick here. We might now. We know Death
5
Prophet is
seconds
going to be
remaining.
mid, so they're going to. Status Dauntless is going to need a very strong mid
Reserve
laner
time.
to go against this Death Prophet. So we'll see what happens. We're waiting on the first picks of this Dire team. We'll see what they do. We might see some normal first picks, you know, a Nyx Assassin or a Crystal Maiden we've seen. I know Status Dauntless was a fan of using Juggernaut, I believe. So it should be interesting to see if we do see another Juggernaut carry come out, or if we're going to see something completely different this game. Wearing down that reserve time really quickly. My monitor just said, hey, what's up? So, wow, these guys are taking a very good care on their first pick. Undying going to be picked as a hard carry. We saw that last game from CNM, and that actually worked out for them. So maybe they're actually trying to just rob CNM of actually being able to play Undying. So, should be quite interesting, indeed. So, wow. All right. So, we are waiting on the second pick for Status Dauntless. We will see what they decide, now dipping into the reserve time. Ooh, and we got Alliance support. So finally, we see Alliance support. He has that Earth Spike, and he has a Mana Drain. His ultimate is pretty much a Dagon built in. It's quite a good, solid support choice that can also deal some damage. So nice job there picking Lion. We're going to see the second pick coming out for CNM now. CNM, they have their mid laner. They need their 2 supports and an off lane and a mid still. We do have the carry and support coming out for Status Dauntless early. So finally CNM breaking into the reserve time. And we have the Ancient Apparition. Ancient Apparition was quite the enemy of Status Dauntless, as we saw earlier in the tournament, as that Ancient Apparition that was level 6 kept them at bay for a good portion of the map. So I just want to thank my staff today, all the staff of Deathmatch Radio, all the staff of Clutch Gaming Arena, doing a good job. And there's the Storm Spirit Band shutting down the annoying mid for this Death Prophet. Death Prophet doesn't want to deal with a Storm Spirit. He has such mobility. He's going to be able to, especially at level 6, he's going to be able to dodge a lot of the stuff that Death Prophet can do. So banning him was probably one of the best decisions they could have made. We are waiting on the next ban from the Dire team, Status Dauntless. So let's see how what these guys decide to ban. Yeah, what's that mean? That's yeah, you know what's great? You know what's great? I got a guy in my ears it's like the voice is in my head. That's what I feel like sitting back here. I know no one else can hear you. I can't take it serious. Hold on. All right, so Nature's Prophet being the third ban here for Status Dauntless. Yo, you in the back, you need to mute your mic. Nature's Yes, I said it. So, anyway, pet the tie. We are waiting on these picks. I know this is the most exciting part of the game, folks. The picks and bans. Yeah, that would be a cool idea, but we probably won't see it, so. We are waiting on this 4th Radiant ban. Puck! So really trying to give Death Prophet an advantage here in the middle, banning a lot of mid heroes. I want to say thank you to Mid Epona for tuning in this whole time. So, we're getting close to the reserve time here for this 4th ban. And there it is, Ember Spirit once again banned. Once again, a strong mid hero. I'm surprised they actually didn't want to take that versus the Death Prophet, but you know, to each their own. Maybe they feel that ban works out better for them than, you know, honestly, another mid-hero ban that would have been pretty strong right now is Kunkka. Oh yeah, just so you know, Draco, 160 unique visitors. Check the Twitch stats. So we are waiting on this 3rd pick. Running out of reserve time, Status Dauntless might be forced to pick at a faster rate than they want. Juggernaut coming out again. There it is. We do see it. So we actually are going to probably see Undying in the off lane with Juggernaut going to go ahead and be the carry once again. As we know, Status Dauntless was using Juggernaut very well earlier in this tournament to carry their team. The Magic Immune spin is just such a game changer. But with Death Prophet having that silence, we might see him get silenced and negated almost during team fights. So we are waiting on the third pick for CNM Gaming. They hit their reserve time here, 1 minute left on their reserve. Actually, Epona, nobody that is at the LAN other than Draco is actually chatting in the Twitch stream. And Disruptor, so Ancient Apparition, Disruptor going to be the supports for CNM Gaming. We are yet to see their offlane and their carry. Honestly, with the heroes still in the pool, we might even see a Faceless Void pick. We have not seen a Faceless Void carry yet this tournament. I've seen bans, but I haven't seen him. So, 9 seconds before reserve time. These guys are running out of time, Status Dauntless. This might actually be the first time we have a team run out of time during the pick phase. Oh, there it is. Timbersaw going to be in the off lane. So, nice, very good solid pick in the off lane. Or wait a second. Maybe Timbersaw might be going mid because we do have the Undying, and I know Undying isn't going to be playing any kind of support. I mean, he could play support, but just because he has the decay and the strength steal to make people really have low health, and the flesh golem is pretty damn good, but we shall see where they decide to place everyone.
5 seconds remaining.
Their last pick is really going to tell me what these guys are doing.
Reserve time.
We are hitting CNM's reserve time now. 30 seconds remaining for their reserve time. We will see. They need a hard carry and an offlaner still. Surprising, I think this is the first game we're casting with no Nyx Assassin pick as a support. Quite interesting. There's the gyrocopter, so there's the hard carry. We have 2 bans remaining. Status Dauntless on their final ban. Let's check out what they're going to go ahead and get rid of. They would be smart right now to go ahead and ban the strongest counter offlaner.
10 seconds.
That would be the smartest move, as CNM does have all their picks in. And they picked the Bristleback, so good job picking the Bristleback, getting that ban out there before he has a chance to hit that off lane. He could be huge. As of right now, I am looking at this team. I see not a whole ton of CC. I see a lot of stuns. I don't see a lot of. I see a lot of snares.
Dire team pick.
So we got the Queen of Pain ban in mid. So we had 3 mid heroes banned for CNM. Seems like they really want to give Death Prophet an advantage here in middle. Meanwhile, we did actually have a lot of off lanes and carry bans for Status Dauntless.
Ten seconds remaining.
We are waiting on this last pick for Status Dauntless.
5 seconds remaining.
Probably going to see either a support or a mid laner.
10 seconds remaining.
Running out of time,
5 seconds
5,
remaining.
4, 3, 2, oh no! Getting the Viper. So we might see Viper mid, Undying, Lion, Juggernaut, Bot, or top, depending on which way they decide to run their tri-lane, and Timbersaw on the off lane. We're going to see Gyrocopter probably going with Ancient Apparition as Disruptor. Excuse me. And we are going to be seeing... Yeah, right. Clockwork. So Clockwork going to be using the off lane there for CNM. So the players have picked their teams And we are about to get into the actual game here. We are waiting for Death Prophet to be picked by the final member of CNM. So let's see what goes on. Let's see how these guys decide to lane their heroes. So what is in the drawing?
Prepare for
We are
battle.
doing Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag and Splinter Cell Blacklist. Just down another B12. Alright. So, just checking it out here right off the bat. We are going to have Disruptor AA and Gyro going through the bot lane, going to be rocking that tri-lane. And we are going to have as well, we are going to have, looks like Undying, Lion, and Juggy going ahead to go bot. So we're going to have two tri-lanes in the bot versing each other, and solo off lanes
30 seconds
running
to
on
battle.
top. Should be quite an interesting game here. This is the loser bracket final, so there's a lot on the line for both teams right now. One team is winning less money than the other, but I believe both teams are winning money. First, second, third. First, second, and third. So
The battle begins for good and all.
looks like the first rune is going to be spotted up at top via a ward here by Undying and Lion. We do have Disruptors maybe getting the spot here, the Undying. I'm not sure they saw each other right away, but we are going to have double tri-lanes going bot.
Invisibility.
So, Invis coming out for the Timber Saw. We'll see what goes on. Let's get our last hit meter up and see who's got the farm. And it looks like, oh, we finally have some counter warding going on. Lion gonna go ahead and take out the Observer Ward in River using that sentry there. Excellent job taking out the Vision really early. Juggernaut not getting the farm right off the bat. Oh, and it looks like Disruptor firing off his little ring there, trying to catch someone out of position, but does not, unfortunately, for himself. Ancient Apparition gonna go ahead and use his chilling touch. Looks like Undying is trying to get these guys out of the lane just to draw them around. Maybe gonna bait them. Looks like Lion tried to come in for the stun, but he didn't get there in time. We will see how the rest of this goes on throughout the match. And Juggernaut getting harassed pretty hard through those trees. We do have the Lion and Fail, and Gyrocopter forced to back, the spin coming out, and it looks like we are going to have Juggernaut falling back. So just to check out what's going on in the other lanes, we do have a pretty even fight in mid and a pretty even fight at top. So we're going to keep most of our focus down here at the tri-lanes at bottom. Oh, just a side note, Matt, I'm just letting you know, XX Tales, I'm going to be gold 5 by the end of the week in League. Don't think you're safe. I'm already silver 5, and I only started playing Series a week ago. Just had to throw that out there. But we are back in game, and Lion gets caught out, and it looks like he might go down. And oh, first blood, Ancient Apparition. And it looks like Juggernaut might go down here as well, as long as they can keep him slowed, and he's not going to get... Oh, look at that Disruptor calling him back. And double kill for Ancient Apparition. Maybe a triple kill in the tri-lane here, as we do have Undying trying to run, but Ancient Apparition slowing him, but those zombies going to go ahead in the tombstone, saving Undying's life right there. Lion coming back in, trying to get a kill. Not going to be able to get there in time. So right now, CNM is winning over the favorite right now, Status Dauntless. Now, I just want to say, CNM really, I don't know that they were joking with me or what today, but they're like, we're not going to win. And you know what? They've come this far. I would love to see these guys go ahead and underdog victory today. I would absolutely love it. So, we do have illusions going in middle. Lion is there. Roaming the map. The battle at top, they threw Juggernaut top versus Clockwork, surprisingly enough. They have Lion going up there probably to back him up. They do have their Undying going back down bot. Timbersaw also back down bot now. So maybe a flip of the tri-lane now that because they just got beat up down there. Status Dauntless making some adjustments to their playstyle. Looks like Juggernaut's finally going to be able to get a little bit of the farm that he needs. Gyrocopter is destroying the farm right now. Viper with 16 farm, 16 last hits, 2 Death Prophets, 9. So doing a good job there in middle. So we have the bot lane pretty much being won by CNM. Middle's being won by Status Dauntless. And now Clockwork is dealing with Juggernaut here at the top. And Clockwork's just kind of harassing. Maybe Clockwork may get picked out here as nope, doesn't look like it actually. We do have Viper with the double damage. If he has enough slowing, he might be able to actually take down Death Prophet before Death Prophet has time to run back to the tower. We'll see. And it looks like the tri-lane is switched top. They got creep poles going on. A really deep creep pole actually. They just used the second camp to do it. So Juggernaut forced to fall back due to the harass coming out from Clockwork and Disruptor. And it looks like we might have a gank coming out in top. Lion may not have actually seen Clockwork. Lion gonna get chased. Clockwork diving back, and looks like both teams being very cautious about deciding on this fight. Down at bot, we do have Timbersaw. He is getting the farm. Excuse me. Oh. I need a Slim Jim. So we are actually waiting here to see what's going on because both teams are playing pretty passive. We're not seeing many ganks happen throughout this game yet. But once again, we did see Status Dauntless go ahead and decide to switch up their tri-lane to the top, giving Timbersaw the farm at the bot. But also, CNM did reply by putting Disruptor up top with Clockwork. We'll see what Clockwork's going to be able to do. He might be going into middle here to try to get a gank, but not going to actually get the position that he wants. Maybe just waiting for this rune. Does get invisibility. He bottles up and uses it. We'll see if he's going to go ahead and be able to throw cogs down on this Viper before Viper falls back in the turret. And nope, the creeps just aren't there to push the lane through, and Viper is allowed to fall back. Woo. You gotta fight it, my friend. And it looks like Clockwork going in on Viper. Viper now seals inside cog. Death Prophet going up, and Death Prophet picks up the kill. TMD of SDL going down. So CNM doing a good job. And it looks like we do have Timbersaw also going down as well. So this is not the Status Dauntless that we saw earlier in this tournament who was dominating their opponents. CNM got the confidence on their side right now. Smoke going down for Status Dauntless. So we should see these guys actually go ahead and probably counter gank. Viper TP back into mid. We'll see how that works out. He does have his 2 supports standing here right by middle. Wow, the yawns are real. I just did. Gotta wait for it to hit. So we do, I mean, these guys, yeah, they are still waiting for this mid gank, and it's not gonna work out for them. Their smoke ran out, and that's a lot of wasted time in the jungle, not gaining experience. That's gonna put them behind. Let's take a look at the stats right now. CNM 1,500 gold up and almost 2,000 experience up. Disruptor may get caught out of position here. Looks like, oh, he might actually catch them out of position. Gonna fall back now, maybe gonna drop his ring, but nope, decides to save his mana, and he does have the height advantage vision right now, so good call not prematurely busting that out. Oh my god. So it looks like we do have Timbersaw sitting there down at off lane still. Looking at his farm, he's falling behind the Clockwork right now. Clockwork, I mean, Gyrocopter is taking the farm to a next level right now with 46 last hits, 16 denied. They are working on taking down this bottom tower as well. We will see if Timbersaw is able to defend it here or not. Now, we have Clockwork and Undying kind of sitting top. We'll see if Undying decides to go in. They are just kind of giving Juggernaut this free farm, and Juggernaut is just like, yeah, I'll take it, I'll take it. So, getting a great amount of farm right now in that top lane. Timbersaw down bot still. Now 4 members of CNM down at bot. Maybe gonna try to take out Timbersaw. We'll see what happens here. It looks like we do have Clockwork trying to use his grappling hook, not gonna land it. And Timbersaw probably, and the Clockwork cocked him and missed. Timbersaw is able to get away, and the Gyrocopter ult misses. So, very good escape there by Timbersaw, using his grapple. Not too soon, not too early, just right time. It's a very powerful escape mechanism for him. And he's now gonna get backed up by the Undying on his team. We'll see if these 4 players from CNM can actually push down this tier 1 tower, or if they're not going to have the actual damage nor creep wave to be able to push it down. We do have Juggernaut and Lion still farming up at top. Juggernaut is catching up behind the Corki. In the farm zone, so we will see if this free farm is going to pay off for him in the late game. Like I said, we do have 4 members of CNM down here at the bottom lane. Clockwork now falling back into middle. Going to probably check the rune. Does see that there is an invis there. Goes ahead and maybe not. Probably a misclick. He does go ahead and bottle it there. So let's take a look at where the items are right now. We actually have a Helm of the Dominator on Gyrocopter already.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
That's pretty much the main damage item coming out, and lifesteal. So I'm surprised Juggernaut actually doesn't have anything other than boots right now. His farm is pretty caught up. And Juggernaut does get the kill on Disruptor there, using his ultimate to tower dive. Excellent kill there, finally putting Status Dauntless on the scoreboard.
About time.
So hopefully, Status Dauntless can finally start to pull this game back around into their advantage. We do have the AA ult coming in on top lane. Gonna go ahead and just take out 2 catapults with it. And very, very slow game so far. Not a lot of action, but it is, oh my God, this is killing me. This is quite intense. Yo, Draco, get me some kind of caffeine, my man. Will you deliver? I can't deal with this every 2 seconds. I am. Go with the energy drink. I won't crash out.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I tried making it without one, but it's just not happening. Doing the best I can.
Dire's top tower
So
is
we
under
are
attack.
going to have the Dire's
not
top tower maybe go, nope, not going down. Juggy's going to be there to save it. We have this push, and another ancient apparitional. Oh, nice Clockwork hook there. That was excellent. With the cogs to follow up.
Incoming.
Yo, that'd be great. All right, so we do now have a 4-man push coming down towards CNM on this bot tower. They're working it pretty hard. Clockwork gonna go ahead and take that regen rune. Yep, there he goes. Does manage to take it. So we'll see if they're gonna be able to defend this tower, maybe get a kill out of it, or if CNM is going to be forced to team fight and actually, get a kill and push the tower down. It'll be interesting. Juggernaut is just farming away. Gyrocopter also just farming away right now. But I gotta say that the more of the farm is going for.
Oh, that's not good.
More of the farm is going towards the carries for Status Dauntless.
Radiant structures are fortified. Don't waste time hitting them.
Probably ahead
Radiant's
in
top tower is under
creep
attack.
goal, but they are really behind.
Radiant's
They
top
do
tower
manage
no
to take
longer
down.
radiant.
Status Dauntless takes down a tower, and now Juggernaut gonna go ahead and run away from this Clockwork. I'm surprised he didn't actually ult. And then there's the AA ult. Disruptor coming in, and it looks like, Juggernaut gonna get away.
Dire's middle tower is all alone in the world, being attacked.
So we do have Juggernaut falling back. He does
Dire's
get
middle
hit
tower
with the
is
tower.
under attack.
And
It
now
has no
we're trying
arms
to get
defend
this.
itself.
Now we're trying to get this bottom tower down. But we have SDL making a hard push with 4 members
Dire's
of the
middle
team.
tower is all
They are
alone in
going to
the
be
world,
met
being attacked.
by 2 members of CNM going ahead and diving pretty deep for some kills. I don't know how that's going to work
Dire's
out.
middle tower
But
has
Dire's
fallen.
middle tower just went down. Juggernaut trying to get a kill here on Disruptor. Does catch up to him in the spin. Is he going to be able to get the kill? He does have his ult up, and there it is. Disruptor going down. So Juggernaut getting the kills that he finally needs and getting the tower kills. At least 1 tower kill so far. Hopefully we see these bot towers going down rather soon. We do have, it looks like Viper with the double damage in middle. Maybe gonna go in on Clockwork here. Clockwork actually gonna spot him through the river because of the height advantage. We'll see. We do have a push going down in bot. Timber Saw's going out. We had Death Prophet spamming a skill through there. We'll see if these guys are going to be able to actually make the push here on the bot tower. Ancient Apparition going ahead and sending a package down their way to force them to back up off the tower. And it looks like Disruptor is going in, and these guys are going to come in. Timber Saw just got taken down by Clockwork. Clockwork is maybe going to get a kill here online as well. And it looks like double kill for Clockwork. CNM going in hard. Death Prophet ult up. Are they going to actually make a push for the T2 tower? That is the real question.
Dire's bottom tower
Looks like
is under
Gyrocopter
attack.
says,
Run,
yeah, we're
middle
going to do
bottom
it. We have the
Radiant
ult
should
up,
really
so
do something about that
you're going to see
middle
this
tower.
tower get melted pretty quickly between the Death Prophet ult and the rest of the team hitting
The
it.
Dire's bottom tower doesn't even have
So
arms
it
to
looks like
defend
this
itself.
T2
Radiant's
tower
middle
is going to be
under
going
attack.
down.
That's
Disruptor
not gonna hold.
pulling down the creep. And boom!
Dire's bottom tower has
Now
fallen.
we do have-
It was a valiant effort.
3 towers to
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
towers.
As all towers someday must.
So looking at this, we do have CNM in ahead of the gold right now. Last hits, we're looking at Gyrocopter really doing a good job. 4 members of Status Dauntless are trying to defend here their bottom racks, and they do a good job, but that's only because CNM has decided to let the pressure go. Now it looks like we might have CNM trying to make a push here on the middle tower as well. Looks like we're starting to get into the part of the game where the objectives are going to start going down one at a time. CNM now falling back. We do have a Yule Scepter coming out for Death Prophet. That's going to be huge. That could turn a team fight their way really fast. Viper has that mechanism. Let's see, Gyrocopter now in the invisibility. Is he going to try to go hunting for a kill? We do have Lion here trying to scout out, and looks like he noticed that the rune was taken via the sword over here. So now we have 5 members of CNM going to go ahead and try to push top, while 5 members go ahead and try to push middle for SDL. We'll see if it's going to turn into a base race, or if we're actually going to try to defend it.
The Dire's top tower is doing its best, but it doesn't look good.
Dire's top tower gonna go down here.
Radiant's middle tower
Ancient
is under
Apparition
attack.
ult. Oh,
Dire's
excuse me.
structures are
Clockwork
fortified.
gonna be coming in. Ancient Apparition ult probably
Dire's top
soon to
tower
follow.
is under
Oh, and
attack.
here comes the
Dire's top
teleport
tower has
and the
fallen.
nuke drop. And it looks like Juggernaut getting caught with that nuke, but a ton of damage coming out. Looks like Death Prophet might actually be able to chance for kills. Viper getting a double kill. Ancient Apparition getting a kill on Timbersaw. Juggernaut picking up a kill on Gyrocopter. And Lion ended Clockwork's killing spree finally. And that just did not work out for CNM. Excellent team fight coming out for SDL. This is their chance to actually push this tower, maybe even get a Rax or the tier 3 down. Or we might see them push this bottom tower down after. But actually it looks like they're waiting.
Radiant should really do
They
something
are
about
running out
that
of time to
middle
take
tower.
this second tower down in mid. Are they going to be able to do it? And it looks like yes indeed. Juggernaut going to go
Radiant's
ahead
middle
and
tower
back
is
up
normal.
all the way to top, try to get some free farm. This way he can make up, because this Gyrocopter, as you can see right now, is actually doing a great job keeping up with his farm the entire game. I mean, 100 last hits in under 18 minutes. That is pretty impressive. I think that's the highest last hit count we've seen at this rate so far. I do believe I just heard a Gyrocopter missile.
Generation!
And I could be wrong. Looks like I'm wrong.
Battle Fury!
So we are going to have SDL going on this bot tower. They are going to do their best to take it down. I mean, as long as these guys for CMN keep pushing pressure on mid, they might be able to take the mid tower down and not even worry about their bottom tower. Looks like we are going to have teleports coming in from SDL, and SDL Viper going in on Disruptor, getting silenced by the Death Prophet. Nuke getting dropped. Clockwork trying to get the cogs in. Timbersaw gonna go ahead and miss his Timberhook. And it looks like Clockwork gonna go ahead and the tower, dive with the cogs, get a kill onto Viper. And so we had Timbersaw and Viper go down. Juggernaut trying to get some DPS in. Lion might go down here. Ancient Apparition going and Disruptor trying to run that Death Prophet ult, using the Yule Scepter on herself to see herself, but let her ult still do damage. We do have the Tombstone from Undying, and it looks like Timbersaw trying to get the kill here on the Gyrocopter, and does pick it up. We have an Aghanim Scepter coming out onto Juggernaut. Death Prophet trying to get this tower taken down, but not going to be able to. That kind of went in SDL's favor right now, as you see Death Prophet trying to counter push that top lane. We'll see how that's going to work out for them, if they're going to be able to keep this tower or not. We do have the T2 top tower down. We have the T2 mid tower at half health for Status Dauntless. Status Dauntless, I mean, I don't know what's happening. I think either CNM is actually playing the game that they came here to play today, or Status Dauntless might actually just be so worn out from having such hard games that they're not going to be able to perform the way they would hope to. So we actually have, I just saw, what was it? We do have, looking for the item here.
The Radiant's bottom tower has seen better days.
I don't think he actually has it in his inventory.
Radiant structures are fortified.
I just saw an item get bought.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. I feel sad for them.
BKB. I just saw BKB get purchased by Gyrocopter. So that's going to be huge. Now he's not going to get
the Radiant's bottom tower has seen better days.
Disabled from either Timbersaw or Lion.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
And it looks like the mechanism goes off as they do pick up the tower kill. Well, let's take a look at the gold situation right now. 2,000 gold of CNM. Experience, though, points going to Status. So we'll see. They got a smoke up, but I don't know what that's doing. Your smoke doesn't cover your totem. So, looks like Disruptor might get caught out of position. Oh, looks like Death Prophet uses her Yule Scepter to stop that ult. Timbersaw doesn't get the kill though. And it looks like, oh no, Gyrocopter getting a double kill, Disruptor picking up a kill. This fight is not going in Status Dauntless' direction. And Viper going down too. 4 kill. Nice trade-off there for CNM. If CNM can make a push on this after this team fight, oh, look at this Corky missile. It's not even gonna let Timbersaw like have some fun. Did I say Corky? Damn it, I said it. I knew it would happen today. It had to happen, I said it, didn't I? So the double damage rune gonna get picked up here by the Gyrocopter. See what you got me doing now? Questioning everything. Clockwork. That is a clockwork, everybody. So, Clockwork picks up the double damage. We do have an illusion rune down at bottom as well. So, we are kind of just waiting to see when CNM is going to go ahead and make this push. They just evened out the experience point game, so they should be in good position right now to go ahead and at least set up some kind of a gank or maybe make a split push attempt. Might be smart to have Clockwork go top, keep pushing that lane, keeping the pressure while you guys, the rest of the team, work the middle towers, or even work that T3 and get the racks. So we'll see what happens here. We do have Status Dauntless there, trying their best to keep this mid lane pushed out. We are going to have 5 players of CNM coming up through middle. This could be bad news for Status Dauntless, as they only have 3 members right now, and they do have 1 member top and bottom. And the worst part about it is CNM knows that, as they do have vision. So we are going to see this tower get pushed. Is Gyrocopter going to be able to take it down? Looks like the creep's go down really quick, and the Timbersaw getting dodged there, and Gyrocopter gonna kind of eat some of this
It has
damage.
no arms to defend itself.
Juggernaut deciding whether it's time to go in. Oh, getting caught up in the Disruptor field, and now big team fight. Ancient Apparition ult coming in. This is just not looking good for Status Dauntless. 2 members going down, 3 members going down. Viper almost going down. That BKB working out great. Viper going down. Juggernaut bought back into the game. This mid tower should be toast here as CNM makes a push. If I was them, I would just tank it and there you go, take it down. Death Prophet getting the kill on the tower. So this is really starting to snowball for CNM. Very disappointing for SDL right now. They had a very strong start. Yeah. The stream just called me out on the Corky thing. All right, I get it. We did see a very strong start from SDL, but not this game. They were doing great in the tournament earlier. They are falling off now. We'll see if they're going to be able to pull this together for themselves. This isn't over yet, folks. They can still do it. They just really need to stop getting caught out of position. Last fight, Juggernaut got caught out of position in that Disruptor field, in the kinetic field, if you will. And he just couldn't, he had to commit to the fight, and his teammates had to help him. There was no possible way he was getting away from that. So, just to see Juggernaut and Gyrocopter, got it. Gyrocopter doing great job on their farm. Gyrocopter really pulling ahead though. Let's take a look at what items Gyrocopter really has going on right now. BKB, Helmet Dominator, which he got real early. He's probably going to end up, someone's probably going to end up working on a Desolator soon, just because of the armor reduction, or a Medallion of Courage we'll probably see. But now they are taking kind of slow. Nobody has decided to mess with Mr. Roshan yet. So Viper going to be going ahead trying to catch up on this farm.
Oh, that's not good for the Radiant.
Now, Lion is farming this jungle. We have Juggy in the jungle as well. Ancient Apparition ult getting hit up on to the Timbersaw. Just to do a little bit of minor harassment, I'm assuming. 2 members now pushing the top lane. We have Clockwork and Death Prophet. Probably going to try to push in on this T2 tower. We may see Disruptor and Gyrocopter trying to come through the jungle here. Try to get a gank, set it up. I'm surprised we don't have any vision in the enemy jungle. As you can see, Status Dauntless does have the vision here. We do have the Illusion Rune coming out. Disruptor gonna go ahead on ride his lizard through the jungle. Catches, he does see Juggernaut. Juggernaut's actually gonna go ahead and ignore him, figuring that there are probably other members of CNM around, so good choice not to engage there. Definitely showing some smarter play as the game progresses here. And it looks like Disruptor's Illusions doing a good job scouting these guys out. Meanwhile, we do have CNM with 5 players in the top lane. 4 players in the top lane for SDL. Looks like this tower is going to get pushed on very quickly here. And oh, Clockwork going in with the cogs. Ancient Apparition ult going in, and the nukes are just getting dropped. There's Gyrocopter's ulti. We just saw Gyrocopter take out Lion, and it looks like Juggernaut might be able to pick up a kill. Death Prophet getting a kill on the Viper. Juggernaut diving in on the Death Prophet, does pick up the kill, but does not get to keep the money as he does go down to Disruptor. We will see the top tower more than likely going down. They do need to kill this Tombstone, or else it's going to take up the Gyrocopter. Gyrocopter now getting hit by that tower. Might go down to the tower on accident, and it looks like Clockwork's going to be able to tank this and freeze the lane. Gonna at least pull the creeps out of the lane so that their creeps can go in and hit this tower. They can take it down. They should be able to get it down without a problem. We do have Timbersaw coming in, maybe gonna come in from the bottom of the jungle. And he's probably gonna go after Gyrocopter. Actually, it looks like he's gonna fall back just because he can't afford it. And oh, look at that, the AA ult gonna go ahead. Oh, barely missed. And look at this, Timbersaw just got disrupted all the way back into the cogs. Lion able to get the kill though. Ancient Apparition cleaning up after Lion. So Timbersaw gonna go ahead and go down to the Ancient Apparition. So right now, all the towers except for the T3 towers have been taken out by CNM. CNM is doing a great job with their pushes and actually getting the objectives. They have only lost 4 towers so far as opposed to killing 6, so they are 2 towers ahead. Right now the gold spread is going up. We do have them up almost 6,000. Experience is almost up as well. This is not looking good for Status Dauntless. Those Ancient Apparitionals are just destroying these guys. The way that, I gotta say, the way that CNM is actually using their ultimates, they're stacking a Death Prophet with a Disruptor, with a Corky Nuke, with Cogs, with an Ancient Apparitional. I mean, you really don't get much better than that as far as team play is concerned. One of the last fight we saw there at the top tower was probably one of the most picture-perfect fights you could have ever saw in Dota 2. So, we are going to see maybe a Roshan coming out here. Ancient Apparition might be going to scout this out to make sure it is safe to go in. Actually, it looks like they're debating whether they want to or not. They are gathered as if they were about to Roche. They do have vision. It looks like Status Dauntless also has vision. I'm surprised that these guys don't use... They can't see that with that ward, but unfortunately their ward is not that high up on the map, so they can't see it. They are gathering here outside of Roche, acting like they're gonna go Roche, using Clockwork and Ancient Apparitions to keep these pushes back. Honestly, I don't think SDL can win this, just for the fact of they do not have the pushes right now. I mean, between the Clockwork and the Ancient Apparition using those global skills, they're not gonna be able to go ahead and, you know, get these towers pushed out right now. They are just getting pushed back. We are going to see Roshan getting attacked here. Gyrocopter pretty much tanking it. Not sure that's going to work out for him. He is losing health quite quickly. We'll see if it looks like he is going to fall back. Death Prophet going ahead and going to take the remainder of this, as we do have Clockwork now going to take the remainder of this. And we are...
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
There it is. There's
Roshan
Roche.
has fallen to the
He's
Radiant.
down.
A fine piece of work.
Gyrocopter gonna go ahead and get that, go ahead and get the Aegis, or Aegis of the Immortal. See, that's exactly why you can't push this team right now. Those AA ults just coming in and stopping the creep waves. There's no way that SDL is gonna be able to push, especially now that Gyrocopter has that Aegis of the Immortal. I just don't see this working out for SDL right now unless they get some amazing team plays here at the tower bases. So we are watching here as Gyrocopter, look at this, 228 last hits. This guy is a monster. 16, he's got 5.5k more than anyone else. Ancient Apparition just bought a smoke, so we should see a gate coming out soon. Lion also buying a smoke, so both teams buying smokes. It'd be really interesting to watch them smoke past each other. Although I don't think that can happen because I think they will reveal each other. So we are sitting here. Looks like we are gonna get the smoke pop and pushing. And team fight coming out, Clockwork Cogs down, and Gyrocopter with a double kill. And it looks like Timbersaw gonna go down too. Death Prophet gonna go ahead and get the kill there. We'll see if CNM is gonna be able to make the push here for the GG. Hopefully these guys can do it. I would be so proud of them coming from a first round loss all the way to make it to the grand final. These guys are showing an excellent display of teamwork right now. Looks like we might have the final push coming up here.
There's middle tower is all alone in the world.
There's There's the Death Prophet ult onto the tower. We do have the Clockwork and Gyrocopter just tearing it through. This could be it. This could be GG. The back, the barracks are going down. Oh, the nuke coming down from Gyro. And looks like Gyro gonna go ahead and take out Timbersaw really quick. Timbersaw unable to go ahead and actually get out of there. And boom! There's the ult from AA. Death Prophet's ult is still going off. We got Lion going down. Juggernaut going down, Death Prophet up, Viper just got a kill on Disruptor. But is Viper going to be able to get out of there? Looks like Gyrocopter is forced to fall back. And Gyro, got caught by his own cogs, but the Aegis of the Immortal is coming up. So now Juggernaut caught out of position is going to be killed here. Oh, actually, yep, there it is. There's the kill. And now that Eul Scepter, Cyclone Stick on Undying. Clearing out the Undying. Clockwork Cox going down on Viper. Viper unable to run away. It looks like he's going to go down. The nuke getting dropped. We do have 3 members of CNM still up. Are they going to be able to GG this? That is the question, folks. Looks like they are going to go for the top tower push in Rax. And the GG is being exchanged. I think that is it, folks. I think Status Dauntless just calling it a game. So we have, until I see this Ancient blow up, I can't call it GG yet, even though there we go! Congratulations to CNM. Everyone, I want to give them a round of applause. These guys have come back from the losers bracket to make it to the grand final. Round of applause for CNM, guys.